Hi, did you have a bad day inside?
No, sir. I went through the drive-thru earlier.
Okay.
She refused to take my dollar to give me 30 cents after I paid it for extra cheese.
Okay.
There was a young lady who was very nice, by the way, before I got introduced to this lady in the burgundy.
Okay.
She asked the lady in the burgundy shirt to remake my sandwich. She comes up to the desk, wanted me to pay her another 30 cents. So 49 plus 30 plus 30. For what when I'm not even getting enough pieces of cheese? You only put one on here when I already paid 49 cents for the extra piece of cheese. So now you're charging me 60 cents more. So then she got an attitude because I asked her for a refund and called the police because she didn't want to give me back my money. And I told them I'm in a black truck and I'm waiting. Okay. She finally gave me the refund literally 8 seconds before I got in the car and started it up. The problem was all I wanted was to be remade with an extra piece of cheese. She started screaming at me and I'm just like, well, ma'am, she explained it to you. Why won't you go make it? Well, you need to pay me 30 cents. I said, the lady that just came and got the paper already took the 30 cents on top of the 49. Why would I give another 30 cents, which makes it 60 plus 49 cents?
So they've made you whole?
No.
They haven't made you whole?
Well, I mean, yeah, she gave me my money back, so I'm gonna go somewhere else. But
okay.
The problem was she should have just remade it like the lady asked her. I came all the way back here to get my sandwich. Obviously, I wanted to go home with it. I didn't understand where she got confused at after the lady already said, yeah, just go ahead and remake it, put a piece of cheese in the middle. She started getting all extra, wanted me to pay her again. No, ma'am, it doesn't work like that. I paid now 3 times for only 1 piece of cheese that I still didn't even get.
Okay.
So she gave me a refund. I'm leaving. She started screaming at me, telling me to have a good day and not to come back here. And I said, I won't.
So you didn't say anything. You was a complete angel.
I know,
I'm getting information, you're getting disorderly at the store.
Did.
Okay, all right.
I did.
So here's what's going to happen. You've been made whole, right? You got your money back.
You pulled up. I didn't want you to have to chase me.
So here's what we're going to do. They want you trespass. They don't.
Who cares?
Just listen. I know it doesn't mean that.
It's a McDonald.
They don't want
can't
you.
even
There's
do it
one
right.
on every corner.
Customers are right. Thank you.
On January 16th, 2023, an incident unfolded when Latinka Hancock received an incorrect meal at a McDonald's drive-thru. The situation quickly escalated as Hancock sought to have her order fixed. However, disagreements arose with an employee who refused to accommodate her request. The disagreement led to a refund and the involvement of police officers, namely Sergeant Todd Stanley and Officer Tim Zellers. It was during this encounter that the situation took a drastic turn. What all happened? Well, let's take a look.
I won't come back.
Does this car come back to you?
No, it does not.
Okay, can I get a driver's license number or something from you, or name and date of birth?
I don't have one.
Well, I'm going to issue a trespass notice, and I have to fill out a piece of paper.
I can care less.
Okay, I just need some information.
No.
But I do.
You gave a description, you can use that, but no, sir.
So I'm filling out a paper.
Oh, go ahead,
okay.
fill it out.
It's going to have your information on it so that you can't come back on the property.
Who wants to? It's a McDonald's.
I
like
understand
you said,
that,
there's one
but
on
I have to serve you with a piece of
paper. I'm
paper.
not about to give you my info, sorry.
You are, because it's a crime if you don't.
No, it's
because
not.
you're trespassing.
The crime is her being nasty and won't make my sandwich the way I paid for it. It's my money.
Okay.
That's nasty.
You're going to make it more difficult than it has to be.
If you arrest me, I promise you're going to have a problem.
Ms. Hancock explained the situation to the officers, but they demanded her identification, which she refused to provide.
Of her sandwich, so you're making a bad decision.
It's missing every day, though. But you're coming for me over a burger? Y'all, it's too much.
You're not leaving until you identify yourself.
Right, if you don't get the...
You better calm down.
I'm not giving you nothing, I already said it.
Okay, you're under arrest.
No, I'm not.
The police asked the lady to calm down and give them the information they required, but she was agitated to a level where she couldn't help herself.
I already told you that. I already told you that.
Behind your back.
No, I don't want to, for real. It's Latika. I'm telling you. Why would you do that? Okay, I'm saying okay.
That's right, you're gonna get paid.
Okay.
So the police told her that she's under arrest, and she got so scared of the fact that, what did she do wrong?
Oh, no, I will get down. Can I please just have my
turn around and face the car.
I'm twisted.
Up against turn around and face the car.
Oh, my God. Why would you let me? Look at my face. Why are you looking? Why did you look at my mouth? Oh, my God.
It's all right. She's stacked.
I know, I'm just gonna have to
go on the side.
In the car.
My last. Look at my face. Why would you look at me?
Despite attempts to defuse the situation and gather necessary information, Hancock's agitation continued to escalate. In response to her refusal to comply, Sergeant Todd Stanley became increasingly forceful. In a shocking turn of events, Sergeant Stanley resorted to physically assaulting Hancock, delivering multiple punches to her face.
Why are you punching me like that? No words.
Stop and listen. Do you have any guns or knives on you?
Do I have a what?
Guns or knives on you?
No. My lip feels like it's blusted or something.
It is. We're gonna you.
But I mean, like, is my skin on my lip hanging? Because it feels like it.
Nope.
My lip is busted, sir.
Butler 310, can you start a medic?
I don't have no...
Non-emergency. Ma'am, it didn't even have to be this
I
way.
don't want to go, please.
You're going.
No, man.
You brought it to this.
Sit down till the medic gets here to see
I don't
you.
want to go.
You don't have a choice.
You just caused us to use force against you.
No, but you
ca-
punched me on
did
your
you-
own will.
No, it's because you were
I didn't
resisting.
punch you.
You don't have
I
to.
didn't resist.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. I'm a female. Look at my
It's
pants.
all resisting. It don't matter what sex you are.
In the car. Stop arguing. This is not a debate.
The use of excessive force by Sergeant Stanley has severe consequences, causing significant injuries to Hancock. The forceful blows resulted in a busted lip, loose teeth, a closed head injury, and a back injury. The body cam footage captured Hancock's distress and her vocal objections to the violent treatment she received. It is evident from the footage that the punches were unnecessary and disproportionate to the circumstances.
Okay.
Take a couple look
Yeah, can you do it without?
I just need
You got a trespass notice for me? I don't have any more.
Yep. It does. Going for all the ice overlay.
Okay.
Get that stuff ready.
The officers accused Ms. Hancock of being drunk after finding alcohol in her car, but she denied being intoxicated. Ms. Hancock was charged with resisting arrest, failing to identify, driving under suspension.
I'm gonna have a traffic ticket for you too, since you don't have a driver's license. Remember that piece of paper we just wanted to give you? Right here it is.
All right, so listen to me, okay?
And here's your open container in a motor vehicle.
What all you want to...
And having an open container of alcohol in a vehicle. She was taken to jail and later received medical treatment at a hospital.
Hey, go ahead and step out for me, brother.
What?
Because I'm asking you.
I didn't break any laws. I didn't break any laws.
I understand that, and I'm recording you too, but I'm asking you to step out. Step out.
I haven't broke any laws. I'm not under
I can
arrest.
ask anybody to step out on any traffic stop.
In October of 2022, an event occurred that raised questions about the practices of the Charleston Police Department in West Virginia.
This is unlawful. Why'd you even stop me for?
Your registration light's out.
Two officers observed a vehicle making a drop-off at a residence in a local neighborhood. Intrigued and suspecting possible illicit activity, they decided to keep an eye on the vehicle. They noticed a minor discrepancy, a broken tag light on the vehicle, and decided to use this as a pretext to pull over the vehicle. There's a question of legality in their decision to initiate a traffic stop for such a minor infraction.
Am I under arrest?
You're not under
man,
arrest.
what's going on today?
Nothing's under. I'm trying to deliver my food
I
here.
understand.
Okay, so
I've got a lawsuit against the state police right now, and this is gonna be documented. I'm just letting you know.
It's documented right here too.
Okay. Well, they
So
didn't
listen to
document
me,
when they
man.
beat
He
me.
made a lawful traffic stop on you because you got a registration light out.
And I'm just asking you to step
So-
out so I can talk to you.
To conduct his investigation,
I'm not getting out of the car. I didn't do
stop,
nothing wrong.
You have to exit the vehicle when he's giving you a lawful order. So if you come out of the vehicle,
If you arrest me,
A question that would later surface as a significant point of contention.
but if you refuse to get out and we have to pull you out, then you will get arrested.
you can't pull me out of the car if I'm not arrested.
We can't because I'm asking you to on a leave.
I know
Listen,
you
man.
see all these
I'm trying to
videos
work with you, buddy. I'm trying to work.
You're trying to work with me. I'm delivering
I
food. You
understand that.
pulled me over
I
for
understand.
no
Listen,
reason.
I didn't know.
Step back here with us. Give us your information.
He already gave me his info.
The man at the center of this escalating situation was Mr. Jordan, a simple food delivery driver who found himself under unexpected and intense scrutiny. Sensing that something was amiss, he had the presence of mind to start recording the encounter on his smartphone the moment he pulled over.
You have no reason to arrest me. I have done nothing
If
wrong.
you don't get out
If
of
you
the
don't get out
vehicle,
of the car, it's obstruction, just an obstruction charge that will be filed against you, or resisting arrest if you find it.
One of the officers approached Mr. Jordan's vehicle and, without any preamble or explanation, ordered him to step out of the vehicle. The abruptness of the order took Mr. Jordan by surprise, and he inquired as to why he was being asked to exit his vehicle. The officer, instead of clarifying the situation, merely asserted his authority. He informed Mr. Jordan that he had the power to ask anyone to step out of their vehicle during a traffic stop and claimed it was a lawful order with which Mr. Jordan must comply. The simple traffic stop was rapidly evolving into a complex situation, underpinned by unspoken tension and a disregard for proper procedure. What transpired was a vivid illustration of an innocent man's rights being trampled upon under the pretext of law enforcement.
So we do not want to do that.
Okay, I already know the ropes of all you guys, what you guys do.
You have any weapons on anybody?
No, I don't.
Okay, I'm gonna pat you down real quick, all right?
He's gonna pass down for his safety. That's it.
This is a joke, man.
It's
I'm
not
sitting here trying to do my job.
We understand.
What's that info? Is that just a blowtorch? Don't reach for it.
I mean, I don't know what it is, man.
You care if I get in your pocket and get it out?
What? No. What do you got your hands on me for?
Because I'm patting you down. It's called a Terry frisk. We're allowed to do that.
You're only allowed to do that if
All right.
you arrest
Hey,
somebody.
let's come back here.
You're not
No.
arresting me.
Come back here.
You can only go.
With no viable alternatives, Mr. Jordan felt compelled to comply with the officer's demands. He stepped out of the vehicle, entering a situation that was quickly turning overwhelming and intimidating. The officers wasted no time in escalating their actions. They promptly proceeded to pat him down, even attempting to reach inside his pockets. The intrusive actions had an air of uncalled for aggression, putting Mr. Jordan in an increasingly uncomfortable position.
I mean, this is a joke, man.
Sit right here so I can talk to you.
This is why people don't like the cops. You guys are harassing me
All right,
because
man.
I was in the ghetto delivering food. I knew it when I seen you. I knew it. I told myself he's going to pull me over for delivering
The reason
food.
I'm getting you out is, like I said, I'm smelling a strong presence of marijuana.
You guys say that every time you pull somebody over. You're not gonna, I'm not giving you permission to search my car.
I don't need permission.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes.
Not if you smell it.
You guys cannot search someone's car saying that you
Okay.
smell marijuana.
I can't. Okay.
Well, I'm telling
And-
you
and I'm-
right
and-
now
and
that
I'm
you
going-
have
and-
no legal basis to search my car.
I'm going to search your vehicle, okay? And you're going to stay right here with my buddy while I search your vehicle,
This is a joke.
okay?
This
Am I going to find anything? Because I'm trying to work with you. I'm about to lose my patience, okay?
You are?
Yeah.
What's your
Hey,
badge number?
So, we don't have badge numbers. Stay here
What's
with my
your
buddy.
name?
All right? Stay with my buddy.
When challenged about their actions, the officers justified their conduct by labeling it a Terry stop. They argued that under the provisions of a Terry stop, they were legally allowed to briefly detain a person and conduct a limited search based on reasonable suspicion of involvement in criminal activity, and claimed that the driver was carrying marijuana, but police was unable to find any marijuana. However, the key question was whether the officers indeed had a reasonable suspicion, or were they merely abusing their authority under the guise of a Terry stop. The unfolding events raised doubts about the officers' motives and their respect for the rights of the individual they had pulled over. On March 12, 2023, the U.S. Marshals, Erie City Police, SWAT, and the Pennsylvania State Police were all directed to a home address where a homicide suspect accused of murdering 3 police officers was allegedly located. This information was given to authorities by an allegedly credible lead, which turned out to be completely incredible, as we will soon find out. In addition to this, nobody from law enforcement had a legal warrant to forcefully breach and search the home. Despite a judge having denied their request for a search warrant, the officers seemed hell-bent on breaching the boundaries of authority. Caught on several surveillance cameras, they brazenly violated the sanctity of a private home. They forcefully entered the residence, initially disabling the security camera at the door, along with the doorbell camera, erasing any immediate evidence of their intrusion. Inside the home, 52-year-old Lance Thorne was jolted from his sleep by the noise. Confused and alarmed, he got up from his bed to see what was causing the commotion. Peering through the window, he was confronted by a scene that would send a chill down anyone's spine. About 15 patrol vehicles and several SWAT trucks lined up outside his home. It's important to note that Mr. Thorne was living with early-onset dementia, a condition that made him easily disoriented and frightened.
We're not here for you.
I'm being told to put my phone down. I was told I had a right to pull it. That is my rental car. Yes. What is going? You're not allowed inside. I want to know what's going on.
This particular factor would later prove significant in the subsequent escalation of this incident. The series of events continue to spiral, veering dangerously away from protocol and increasingly infringing upon rights and security of the residents involved. What started as a routine visit was fast turning into a harrowing ordeal for both Mr. Jordan and Mr. Thorne. Mr. Thorne allowed officers for searching his home, but what happened after it? Check this out. Shaken by the ordeal and the blatant violation of his rights, Mr. Thorne decided to take action against the authorities involved. He planned to file a lawsuit seeking justice for the unlawful search and distress it caused. Understanding the financial burden this might impose on her father, Mr. Thorne's daughter took to the internet to rally support. She set up a GoFundMe campaign, inviting the public to aid her father in his quest for justice. The funds would be used to cover the cost of repairing the significant damage caused to the house during the unlawful search. The story of Mr. Thorne's terrifying encounter was taking a new turn, moving from the harsh sphere of law enforcement to the court of public opinion, where empathy and a shared sense of injustice might help him seek the resolution he deserved.